All right, we're back. I'm Tommy, and this is Modern Ronin Media, where we talk about film for the people who love the art of filmmaking. Today, we're doing a review, and it's a product, actually it's a pair of products that are so big that I can't do it at the table. So one more standing video in our little workshop area. We're going to be talking about the GVM C-Stands. I found these guys on B&H. Really don't know anything about the brand itself. It's a Chinese-made C-stand, but in my opinion, C-stands are not C-stands are not C-stands. Obviously, if I could afford a Matthews or Kupo stands, those to me are top of the line and they're great. The GVMs, like I said, are brand new to me. So let's get going with the basics of these. So I bought two different styles, both of which retail on B&H for $139. I've always wanted a black C-stand. I don't know why. Somewhere in my head, when we talk about light and we talk about how light reacts, chrome just seems weird to have. So I was like, oh, cool, they got black. Had to wait for almost 3.5 months to get this black one in. The chrome one came in first, and so far, they're far better than I expected. I mean, it's a C-stand, so there's not really a bunch to talk about in terms of build, except do things fit solidly together? And I'm gonna say on both of these guys, yes. I am a little disappointed that this is a little bit more glossy than I expected it to be. For some reason, figured having a black C-stand would just be all about matte black, not reflective at all. As you can tell, there's definitely some reflective points here. But these two guys are literally identical in every way. They both came with the C-stand itself, 10.5 feet, all the way extended. Came with a 42-inch grip arm and two grip heads. One obviously here on the stand and one here. Let's move this guy back out of the way real quick. So there was one issue I had. I ordered two of these guys. This guy and this guy came together, except for some unbeknownst reason, and I'm gonna say it's probably coming from GVM's shipping department to B&H, the original second stand was about 4 inches shorter, just out of the box. If this one was here, the top of the second grip head in the same configuration was here to here. Turns out it was a completely different part number. So nothing against the stands themselves. Ironically though, B&H didn't even stock that part. Don't know. So let's get into the nuts and bolts of this. Like I said, it has two grip heads. These are really unique because it may be hard to see here, and we'll have to get a picture of it or do a close-up. These are really meaty teeth and really defined disc for a really defined disc for braking. So it has all of the standard slider holes. I don't know the right word for that. It does come with the actual grip arm is different than most. So it has light stand mounting points and 1/4 bolts at both ends. Not 100% sure why, but when I mount a light on the end of a grip arm, I kind of like that. I like the fact that it has this piece here. It just gives me a certain sense of stableness. I don't know that I'm ever going to use the 1/420s. I say that as I'm staring at the Aperture MC on the top of the light stand that just screwed into the 1/420 at the top. Everything about this stand for the cost is great. The only things that really bother me are these smaller handles, like these, and these. This one and this one are great. Let me fix this. These ones are great. It's these little guys that are a little hard to tighten sometimes. So that was the grip head and the grip arm. Now let's talk about the stand itself. It is spring-loaded, which is a first for me. I've never had a C-stand. So this makes 3, 4, 5, 6 C-stands. I've never had one prior to the GVMs that are spring-loaded. But they go up super smooth and come down fairly smooth. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word I was looking for there. Now, the one issue that I do have when putting these back into what I'll call their natural position, the lowest thing, is you really do have to get it tight because of that spring. Otherwise, it'll pop up as you're lowering your other sections. But the good thing about these springs is it's not going to come crashing down and pinching your finger. So, like I said, if you don't tighten it all the way, it could pop up. So you got to make sure it's completely tight when you're done. Other than that, there's really not much else to say about these stands. They do come, I'm not going to try to do it here, with a normal turtle base. So it'll fold in and it's removable. The impact stand I have over here has a base that is not removable. I don't know why you would want one that does not have a base that's removable. One of the benefits of having a removable base is this is the same size as, oh, I can't get to it right now, as a junior pin. So you can take this size, say on a lot of the aperture lights, the Lightstorm series, and stick it in right here. And now you have an ultra low boy light stand. So for now, we're gonna wrap it with this. Do I recommend the GVMs? Absolutely. Like I said at the beginning, there is a defined difference between Kupo gear, Matthews gear, and everybody else. I'm not gonna spend $180 to $220 on a C-stand when I can get one that is just as solid and just as stable and just as trustworthy as those two for $139. Would I recommend the black one? That's up to you. It's growing on me. If you want all your C-stands to be black, then absolutely, it's a good deal. We are going to be talking about Backlot.app in the near future. This is unsponsored. So far on the 7-day free trial that I did, it's been great for helping me previs the shots that we are going to be doing camera movement on, or we're looking for a very specific look. I'm going to reach out to Backlot and see if they can answer some questions I have before I try to talk about software. Other than that, that's it for this week, guys. I hope you have a great one, but we got a lot more exciting stuff planned for you. Like I said in the last video, we are doing behind the scenes. We are doing actual shooting. And if certain things come to fruition that I'm in communications with a couple companies for the Nightmare Phantom shoot, we will be doing some product reviews on some really cool products. Enjoy this video, and as always, if you like what you're hearing, if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up, share it off to your friends, leave comments. I want to know what you guys think about GVM, if you've had any experience with them. I know they make light stands. I know they make a lot of grip gear. This is my first experience with them, and to be honest with you, I'll be going back. And lastly, if you're not subscribed, please help me get the subscriber count up to at least 1,000. One of the things I found out today when I was playing around with the YouTube app is because we are not at that 1,000 partner level yet. If I start doing live streams through the app and I haven't checked on the computer, I can only have 25 of you on watching at any given point in time. Help us get there so we can open up full live streaming with more than 25 people. We'll be getting some guests on. But for now, guys, we will talk to you next week.